What is up, Peekskill Mug fans out there? I guess you noticed today is something a little bit different. We're not actually filming all together. We're doing it like an online thing. A lot of the guys, we all have prior commitments. Mark, for instance, Director Mark, he's got a knitting class this weekend. They're normally Wednesdays, but they moved it to the weekend. Thank you, Cheryl, for the text. I showed up on Wednesday, and nobody was there. But Mark's really good. His stuff's going to be on Etsy soon. I can feel it. TW, our other great, production behind the scenes guy and comic relief for all you guys. He's at the AA meeting. That's normally Tuesday, and well, that got moved to the weekend as well. And thank you for the text, TW. I was going to go with you, apparently. Well, if you're not wanted somewhere, you might as well just play by your own rules. Why am I doing this to myself? Cheers. Oh, yeah, that was bad. That was weak. That was a weak shot. But anyway, moving on to the cast. Brian, I gotta be honest. I met Brian once, and then we were talking, blah, 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 became good friends, and we were like, it'd be really fun to have somebody from the Midwest. I thought it would be really fun to have somebody from the Midwest with different opinions on sports and everything else to have on the show. I thought completely wrong. I was totally wrong on that. But thank you for showing up for the, Brian, to the online thing today. I know it's very important to you and to us. Phil was going to have to bounce out early, right? Right, Phil? Because you have that photo shoot, that male swimwear photo shoot for that magazine. So, ladies, you're gonna want to buy that calendar. And then Jack, Buffalo Jack. He's either in Buffalo for the Bills playoff game tonight, or he might have said he went to DC really early so we can get front row tickets for Biden's inauguration. I'm not sure. It's one of them. And then me, I just didn't want to hang out with you guys today. So guys, I told you we'd be back giving our NFL picks, and I'm going to lead it off here. We got 4 playoff games, divisional round, 2 in the AFC, 2 in the NFC. The first one is the Rams at the Packers. I know the Rams are coming off a huge win against the Seahawks last week, but it's ending here. The Packers are legit Super Bowl champion contenders. I mean, they are so good. They just don't get the, it's Aaron Rodgers and nobody else knows whoever else is on the team, That's the press they get. It's horrible, but that's the fact. Second game is one of my favorites of the weekend. It's Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens at the Buffalo Bills with Josh Allen. And these two are two of the best young quarterbacks around. No question about that. Could snow, could be bad weather. And Lamar Jackson, he said he's never played in a snow game. I'm like, how have you never played in a snow game? You're in the NFL. Yeah, he grew up in Florida. They don't have snow, whatever, but still. They're going to keep it close. It's only 2.5 points, which I think Buffalo, they think that's probably a slap in the face. So they're going to come out and play hard. And if they can shut down the run, which has been the problem, they're going to win this game. And I think they will shut down the run, and they're going to win that game in advance. And then we have, of course, my other favorite game. I have like 4 favorite games. There's 4 games, whatever. The Browns at the Chiefs. Baker Mayfield, here's a stat. He's the oldest remaining quarterback in the AFC playoffs. He's 25. It's Baker Mayfield, Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson. That's saying something. That's a passing of the torch right there. These guys are going to be around for a while. But I think they're going to keep it close. They're getting 10 points. The Browns are getting 10 points. I think they're going to cover that, but I think the Chiefs are going to win. Sorry, Brian. And then the last game is the oldest dudes in the league, going from young to old. You got freaking Tom Brady and the Buccaneers going into New Orleans to face the Saints and Drew Brees. This is a bad matchup for Brady. The Saints create havoc on the defensive side, and Brady is still a little skittish back there when it happens. So I'm definitely going to go with the Saints in this one. But Jack, you went 5-1 last week, so I want to hear what your picks are. Let's go, buddy. What do you got?
Hey, fellas. How are you? Craig, that was a great intro. Oh, my God. But you were only half right. I'm actually not down in Washington, D.C. I'm actually up in Buffalo in my buddy's basement waiting patiently for the game, which is going to be a good one tonight. And before I get started, I just want to thank Mark for this knitted blanket, which I will need tonight because it's going to be 32 degrees up there. Perfect weather for the Bills. And TW, I hope you're doing all right, brother. We got your back, man, if you need any help. Here's to you. Yeah, so Brian, I definitely want the Browns to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Truly. Just for you, just for me, it'll make for a great, great matchup. It really would. Actually, I have a question. What do you call 53 men watching the Browns game on Sunday? That would be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Anyways, in other sports news, the red-hot New York Knicks are 0-5 in the last 5 games. Here they go again. And also, in breaking news, the Jets hire a brand new coach. I don't know who he is, but I know Craig's excited about it, so I'm thinking he's probably a pretty good coach. Let's go Jets next year. Also, in breaking news in the Yankee camp, I think the biggest thing that came out of this week is probably not the same thing that Chris Lynch is thinking, but it's what I'm thinking. And that is the U.S. Postal Service is giving Yogi Berra his own stamp. God bless Yogi, baby. He was one of the best. So anyways, in the words of Yogi Berra, it's not over until it's over. But this week's podcast is over for me. I think I'm going to go to O'Neill's and do a little bit of tailgating before the game. And I just want to thank Governor Cuomo for my ticket. Let's go Buffalo, baby.
Thanks, Jack. I'm sure those picks are going to be just great. All right, so just got done, going to CVS and getting this thing jammed up my nose, so that was great. I tried doing my picks last night, but I was completely loaded. Thank you, Newburgh Brewery, as always, for keeping me liquefied. All right, let's just get right to it. Last week's picks, I think I went 4-2, so let's see. I had the Bills over the Colts, got that one. I did take the Seahawks over the Rams. The Rams had a really good day. I don't think they're going to be so lucky this week. Bucks over that Washington Football Club, though I will give the DC third backup quarterback a little bit of credit for playing a good game. I did not win the Ravens-Titans game, or maybe I did. I don't know. I have to go back and look at last week's tape because I don't think I was clear about it. I think my gut tells me I did take the Ravens and I should get that win, but I can't say for sure. Saints-Bears, that was easy. Saints won, though I will give Mitch Trubisky from Mentor, Ohio, right outside where I grew up, a little credit for making the playoffs, even though he wasn't a quarterback the whole time. And then, of course, the Browns-Steelers. Who in the fuck thought the Browns were going to win, first of all? Who the fuck thought the Browns were going to win or get a touchdown in the first 14 seconds after Pouncey flubs the first snap of the game? And then what was it, like a minute later, Big Ben throws an interception and a pass to Jarvis Landry, and the Browns are up 14-0. So the Browns ended up going into the half. I think they were up by 28 points. And then in the third quarter, everybody in Cleveland collectively held their buttholes in place because it looked like we were going to do the Browns thing again. But luckily we held them off. So let's go ahead and take a look at this week. First game of the week, 4:35 on Saturday, which is today. The Packers are given 6.5 points over the Rams. They're in Green Bay. This is the Packers game, no doubt about it. Ravens-Bills. Bills are given 2.5. I think this is the best game of the week. I think if you look at it, though, the Bills are probably going to come out on top. I'm going to pick them. I just think that they're one of the few teams in the league that can shut down Lamar Jackson. So there you go, Jack, you pile of crap. Bucks-Saints. Saints are given 3. Saints game. I mean, it's 2 geriatrics playing quarterback. So should be entertaining. I'm sure is going to be fucking awful to listen to. And you know it's going to be a Chris Collinsworth game, so he's never going to shut up about it. But the big game for me this week is the Browns going to visit the number 1 seeded Kansas City Chiefs in Arrowhead. A lot of storyline here. You got to look. Sammy Watkins talked a bunch of shit all week. You saw how well that worked with Juju in Pittsburgh the week before. Browns are actually going to have a head coach again. Denzel Ward's back. Their Pro Bowl guard, Joey Batone, is back. Joey Batone. God, I just don't even know how to say his name. I'm going to take the Browns because I got it. It's a homer thing. But I do think that the Chiefs are going to give them their toughest game of the year. So those are my picks. Phil, what do you got for us?
Hello, fans, peak skill muggers around the world. Thank you guys for joining. I have my associate here that's going to help me make some picks for this weekend. Shout out to my mom, my sister, and my whole family. Monkey, how are you? Say hello. That's 2 syllables. Hello, how are you? Good. He said, great. He gave me some picks that he really thinks are going to be the winners. So we're going to start with the Packers. Packers over Rams. No doubt about it. Packers home. Every home team, which will be 2 playing on Saturday, will win their games for sure. The other one that we have is the Bills, which I thought we were going to lose last week, but won. Great. Good looking out, Jack. Amazing. They're going to definitely beat the Ravens at home for sure. Next one we have are the Sunday games. The last game of that evening is the best game of all. Bucks versus Saints. I got Bucks all day on that one. Sorry. And I also have the Browns winning their game as well. Also away. It's going to be fantastic against the Chiefs. Sorry, Mahomes. The Monkey says it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Right? Right. Say goodbye, Monkey. Oh, and one thing. Men really can knit also. They can. Big up to our director. Marky, love you.
Hey, you motherfuckers. What's going on? I'm not sure if I should even be on this. I wasn't really mentioned before, but I kind of sneak my way into every podcast, so fuck it, I'm doing it anyway. So I'll give you my picks, and then I have something else to talk about. Might have something to do with what I'm wearing. We'll get to that in a second. So my picks for the week, I'm going pretty chalky. I think I'm looking at my notes, I'm sorry. I got Green Bay, I got the Bills, I got KC, and I have the Saints. I know I went through that quick. I do think they all win. I don't think they all cover. My teaser actually is I'm going to take the Browns and the Rams. You get the Browns plus 17, and I believe you get the Rams plus 13.5. I don't think the other teams will cover. I just think that it's going to be close games. It's the playoffs. They're usually close games. Rams got a really good defense. Browns, not to say they're a good defense, but I just think they're gonna hang tough. I think they can run the ball a little bit, obviously, and do some things. But now on to what I really want to talk about, because Jack really loves this stuff. The New York Yankees. Big day today. Filming this on a Friday. We signed DJ LeMahieu. Great contract, 6 years, $90 million. I know it's a lot of years, but who cares? It's $15 million a year for a guy that just was top 3 in the MVP voting and won the batting title. Love it. Also signed Corey Kluber, 1 year, $11 million. Awesome. Great day for the Yankees. The other thing I want to talk about, I know I don't have a lot of time here, but UFC tomorrow night. Big UFC fight, big UFC week. There's 3 UFCs in the next basically 8 days. It's going to be amazing. Tomorrow night is Max Holloway versus Calvin Kattar. Crazy fight. Max Holloway, king of the featherweights, but it used to be it. Anyway, I think Calvin Kattar might get it done. He's plus 135. If you want to take a long shot, not a long shot, but I think it's a decent bet. Also, a violence fight. If you like violence, watch Carlos Condit versus Matt Brown. That's going to be sick. Next week, I'll talk about McGregor and Poirier. That's going to be insane. I can't wait. Everyone have a great goddamn day watching football, watching UFC. Good fucking times. And I love you, Craig.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed what we had for you today. Like I said, it was going to be a little bit different. We're doing the Zoom style podcast this week. Just, we wanted to get you guys our picks and check in on everybody. But like I said, everyone was busy this weekend. So next week we should be back in our regular form all together, our shenanigans and all that stuff. But thanks for hanging out. Thank you. Big thanks for Mark for putting this all together, of course. And of course, you guys who sent your picks in. Great job today. And can't wait to see you guys next week. All right, tune in. Later.
Once again, peace, love, respect from Buffalo Jack, from Buffalo, New York, baby.